now tuned into the most censored morning show in the realm, Rise and Grind.
She wants pretty things, that big bling, but the bad ain't taken off yet. No. She wants Paris, she wants Rome, but I'm still living in my parents' home. No. With just a light up in the darkness, you will walk until it passes through a beautiful rainy day. You use me and I use you, but it's fireworks in the bed. I know it's over. I got to go. I wanna be free. I wanna be free. I wanna be free. I wanna be free. And though she know I got it back, she don't know that I'm running out of gas. 3 years this anniversary, somewhere there's one more chance to be. Still chasing, looking up and down. Some say she's out of my league, but I need some more space to breathe. Some exits where I wanna be. We sacrifice, we wear a mask and leave early from the party. This arrangement outside sitting on the pavement. Needed me, I needed you. It was fireworks in the bedroom. Now it'll all be over soon. Now I got to get. I wanna be free. Can't find my way out of it. I got to get. So trapped that I can't keep.
Good morning. It's Friday, April 29th. I hope you're all ready for a wonderful... Edit! Good morning. It's Monday, May 2nd. And you've tuned into the most censored morning show in the realm. This is Rise and Grind. And I am RJ Shine. And I'm super early. But for me, I'm on time. And in case no one's told you this morning, I absolutely love you. And I hope that you have a wonderful week. And that you're going to rise and shine too, just like the sun. And the dawn of a brand new day. And the smell of freshly ground coffee fills your lungs. And the birds will sing. We're going to fight for truth. You're going to fall in love. You're going to find happiness again. But most of all, we're going to hold the tiny hats accountable. We're going to hang some drywall. Who knows? Maybe we'll find all the answers we've always looked for. But I'm thankful that you've tuned in this morning. this afternoon or whenever it is that you wake up. The podcast is going to be right here for you. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Becca. Let's have a wonderful day today, guys. Let's listen to the birds chirp. Hope everybody rested well. Let's get into this podcast thing we call here. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Everybody is still a bit sleepy? It's a bit early. But it's never too early for us. We get up early. So, let's get into this thing here. Like I said again, it's not Friday, edit. It's Monday, May 2nd. For all the people out there that really wanted me to go back to work, I hope you're happy today. I will be not stalking anyone. I'm going to be stocking them sheets of drywall. Let's go. This one says Jubilees 23:26. And in those days the children shall begin to study the laws and to seek the commandments and return unto the path of what? Righteousness. It's one of our favorite words here on the Rise and Grind. Not only because it says right, but because it is right. Let's get into this next one here. I'm a little bit behind on some of my knowledge. I haven't really gone through all this stuff too much, but we're going to do our best. Do you have, good morning, Tammy, do you have freshly ground coffee in your life? Don't tell me you're using that instant Folgers stuff. Probably poison. I'm kidding, it's not. It's not. But it's not freshly ground. My mic seems a bit low. Let me get this cranked up. Boom. Can you hear me better now? So I can't hear myself still. I can kind of hear. But it says ancient gods. We have been led to believe that the gods from ancient civilizations were mythological. However, they were the watchers, or the fallen angels. They landed on Mount Hermon and rebelled against the Father. They brought about the Nephilim giants and hybrids, later called the Rephaim, who are likely the heroes from the tales such as Hercules and Gilgamesh. And this is why many ancient civilizations share the same or similar story of gods and legends. These watchers are currently locked in Tartarus, so don't worry. Yet, it appears they will return in the tribulation when the abyss opens for that one last clash to fight Christ. Yet they who stand, they will stand absolutely no chance. Absolutely no chance, you guys. I don't know how anything thinks that they could war against the Creator and His chosen. I don't understand the disconnect in their minds. It really doesn't make any sense at all. But this is a great meme. I like this one. It'll make it into memes of the week this week. This next one says Ministry of Truth Starter Pack. Absolutely. This is a great one for your coffee, right? We all know who these characters are. This one's such a joke. Let's keep going here. It says only one is innocent. Let's see if we can figure it out. It's tough. This is a tough one. I don't know which one is going to be innocent of the crimes they've been convicted of committing. And I'm going to go with the bat. Bats do not give humans flus. That's absolute horse nonsense. This is a good one. I like this one too. What does this one say? It says truth, psychological warfare and social engineering, biblical myths, indigenous American myth, Willie Lynch myth, and the Black Hebrew myth. I would rather lose friends for telling the liberating truth than endorse lies in order to hold on to mentally enslave my friends. Yeah, I'd rather tell my friends the truth and have them absolutely hate me, including my family. Many of us don't talk anymore. Although my friends always knew I was a truther and whacked out, right? As they would say. That's why they were my friends. Let's keep going here. This one's nice. It says, words are like keys. If you choose them right, they can open any heart and shut any mouth. Absolutely, this is true. Beautiful flower. Look at that. You know, it's April, guys. There's so many beautiful flowers starting to pop up here in Texas. I love it. When you drive down the road, there's all these blue bonnets and these yellow flowers. And it's beautiful. Look at this one. Live a life filled with love. Love one another. That's what Christ kept saying, right? He kept saying that. Loretta in the chat says, yeah, the black Hebrews got her for a minute. That was absolute nonsense. Nonsense, all of that. But let's keep going. Just in case you have not been told today, good morning. Please keep smiling. You are so amazing. And I want you all to have the most fantastic day. At least you're not hanging drywall, even though I actually like to do it. This one says, how did people in Noah's day respond to the warning of YaHaWaHa's coming judgment? Guess what? The same way they're doing it today. You know how many people mock me? Especially the Rothschilds. Elon Musk or Cusk. I want to change his name to Elon Cuck. Many, many people do nothing but mock the truth today. It's sad. But we're going to keep building that ark. That's what we do. It says the strongest weapon in the world is what? It's not Joe Biden. It's not the American military. It's not the tiny hats. It's the truth. Because the truth is indestructible. Absolutely. It's a roaring lion, you guys. Go ahead. Try and stop the truth. You know the truth just devours the lie. It's just like the darkness. It cannot survive in the light. It just can't. It says some call you love. I call you the king of love. You are beyond all imaginings. Taking me places I can't even dream of. Oh, ruler of my heart, wherever you go, do not go without me. What a beautiful quote for my coffee time, guys. Getting all emotional at 6:39 a.m. in the Central Standard Time. That's 7:39 a.m. p.m. Edit. 7:40 a.m. for the Eastern Coaster people. I'm a little tired here, guys. Let's zoom in on this one. Good morning, good afternoon, and good day. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, I moved it. I got to try to get it centered. Oh, I can't do it. I give up. It says Reagan. Guess what? The larger tiny hat people, you know, I start to worry, you guys. When the tiny hats get bigger, it's a problem. There's something wrong. They're like, look at how much bigger our tiny hats are. Did they have yarmulkes under these bigger tiny hats? We got Bush. What up, Bush? Remember, we started with Reagan. Now we're on to Bush. Oh, Bush. We got tiny hatters with a little bit larger than tiny hat hats. What's going on with these guys? This beard, no with that beard. Wonder if Klulova would love me if I grew a beard like that. she could braid it for me, right? Bush Jr. We got the same people with the little bit larger tiny hats. I don't know what's up with these hats, man. What are these guys doing? What do these hats think they protect their minds from the Father? Is that what they're wearing them for? It's not going to work. Obama too, huh? Wow. These people are short. Although shortness doesn't matter. I don't judge a man by the height he stands. Judge him by the words that he speaks. Oh, Trump too. Oh, look at that. Trump too. Yes, Adam, I'm starting earlier. I'm probably going to start tomorrow at 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. That'll be 7 a.m. for the people, for the most beautiful person on the East Coast. Yeah, Trump. What's going on? Trump is nothing but a cuck too, huh? Cucked out to the larger than tiny hat people. Anybody wearing hats? Unless it's a sun visor, where I wear the anti-tiny hat. The top of my head part been cut out. Anybody come to me, anybody around you, your family, your friends, your kids like this with these hats, fucking run! Run as fast as you can away from these people. Look at that. They're all in it together. All of them. Trump, Obama. There could be Clinton on here too. I could go on with all the presidents. You're going to see the same nonsense. Let's keep this going. Shout out to anti-tiny hat people. Fighting against the people who rule over us is all we can do. And bam! Look at this fucking joke. Your whole world is a stage, guys. Your world is a stage. Right here be the minister of truth, holding the book 1984, instruction manual. Look at this nonsense. I will say this. At least she's funny. She could sing, but she's an absolute psychopath. She's got her tiny hat inside her head. Let's keep going here. What is that? All bribes, all the hookers, and half the intelligent. Joe Biden is Peter Henderson in Spy Tard. What is this meme? Come on, let's go. I can't. My bell fell on the floor. I don't have it. I'd be ringing it. This is hilarious. This one says, you will never find a better dance partner than who? Mike Lulobo? No. Than your own spirit. You guys dance. Get your souls going. Dance when no one's there. You're doing the dishes. Turn some music on. Do a pirouette. It soothes the soul. I promise you. It soothes the soul. Now I'm all screwed up looking at the time. Usually I'm keeping my time coordinated between the hours of 7 and 8. I look up at 6:43. What am I going to do? Oh, am I running out of time? Do I need a break? What's going on? I think we'll be okay. This next one says, to dance in the rain, you must first learn to praise him in the storm. Ooh. This is a tough thing to do. I'm being tested. I get tested all the time. Do you think you don't sleep well? You got earaches all over the place and all kinds of stuff going on. Do I go, curse the Father? How dare he make me feel like this? No, I'm going to get up. I'm going to say, I praise you, Father, for everything that I go through only builds me. Everything that I thought was wrong or bad for me actually ends up becoming a strength to me. So dance in the storm, guys. Praise him in the tough times. And then the good times are going to be a lot more rampant in your life. Ooh, look at this one. The spirit of YaHaWaHa. So the word God is a German pagan title for the deity Godin or Odin. It goes back to the fallen angel that deceived Eve in the garden. So we don't use the word God unless we're referring to the fallen angels. Then we call them gods. It says here, the breath is the spirit of the Father. But since we can't see it, taste it, or touch it, we move through it like it doesn't exist. The name God, the name YaHaWaHa literally means all of existence. So it goes on to state, just as fish are unaware that they are breathing and swimming through an ocean of water, most of us are unaware that we are breathing and navigating through an ocean of spirit. Oh my heart. I'm going to start crying. It says the Holy Spirit is etched in the breath. It is the source that animates our personality and emotions. And at birth, it enters with your first inhale and leaves at death with your last exhale. And the origin of the word spirit derives from the Latin word spira, meaning breath. Therefore, it is a fact that the breath and spirit are synonymous. Even in Genesis 2:7, it says, and YaHaWaHa breathes life into the nostrils of man. It's so beautiful, you guys. This really gets me emotional. I'm very big into the breath, into the spirit. 2 characters were created through the breath alone. They hath no human dad. That was Adam and Christ. Both had the spirit blown into them. Both. It was Mary that had the spirit blown into her for Christ. YaHaWaHai, the ancient Hebrew. And Adam, YaHaWaHa himself, blew the spirit into Adam. And it was Gabriel who blew the spirit into Mary. This is a beautiful one. The Holy Spirit is etched in the breath. It's so beautiful, you guys. I really like this meme. Let's get into the first morning song. Does anybody want to dance? I think I want to have my soul dance. This is a little bit of an upbeat song for the morning. I played it on Friday, and I'm going to play it again because I absolutely love it. The Chain Gang of 1974. This song should get you guys moving. I'll see you after the break. the only morning show that's not sponsored. Tell me now. What a track. That was Wanting This from the Chain Gang of 1974. Oh, my heart can't take any more. And I hope more good songs come out like that. Check this out. Let's go. Whew. See it again. Beautiful flip. Let's go. Rise and shine. We rise with the morning. We're ahead of the sun. We are our own sunlight. Oh, who did this? Says the caption. This is gross. This be the minister of truth right here. No. Let's put the mark on her forehead. If you guys can see what I'm spelling out here. Let's keep going. Tweets and tabs. I'm going to have a lot of edits today. This one says, thread number 1, the Nazi roots of the House of Windsor. What's that all about? Unfortunately, this is truncated. You're not going to be able to see it, but I'm going to read it. The British monarchy and the City of London's leading crown bankers enthusiastically backed Hitler and the Nazis, bankrolled Führer's election, and did everything possible to build the Nazi war machine for Britain's planned geopolitical war between Germany and Russia. Support the Nazi-style genocide has always been at the heart of the House of Windsor policy. And long after the abdication of Edward VI, the Merry Windsors maintained their direct Nazi links. Get that into your coffee. Let's go on here. It says, come, they said. Let us build for ourselves a city with a tower that reaches up into the heavens, that we may make a name for ourselves and not be scattered all over the face of the earth. Oops, that didn't work, did it? And then the Lord came down to that city and the tower that the Son of Men were building, and it was destroyed. And then we got the 70 nations. Different languages were made at the Tower of Babel. Before that, everyone knew the Father's name was YaHaWaHa. The Christ's name was YaHaWaHai. That's the ancient Paleo-Hebrew that all the angels speak, and Adam spoke. Let's go. It says, thank you so much for doing our laundry, says Pelosi, and they're the same height. Unbelievable. She's crouching down. They made her crouch down. She couldn't be taller than him. They made her crouch down. Look at this. They made her crouch down. Come on with these people. What a joke. It says, Israeli NGO mints silver coin to fund what? Yeah, people, their third temple. You guys see this here right now? Look, there's the temple they're going to build. And they put it on a ball earth. Go fucking figure, these Satanists. But really, this is very, very important. I shared a post yesterday that I wrote about how they're actually proclaiming world peace through this NGO. It says, for this reason, the first temples were, and the third temple must be a house of prayer for all the nations, Weiss said. That's not David Weiss, Freddie Flat Earther's shill. The temple was and will be the only hope for true peace among the nations. History has shown that an effort to bring the nations together that is not centered in Jerusalem, the city of peace, ends in catastrophe. The half shekel was required from the Hebrews, but the temple was also maintained by the nations. So they're saying that the Goyim can come here, and wash the floors and cuck up to these so-called Pharisees and scribes. You guys do know this is super prophetic. On one side of the coin, there be it right there. They say this is the crown of David. Excuse me? What did they say out of their mouths? This is going to end bad, you guys. This is going to end bad. But we got to cover it here on the Rise and Grind. Let's keep going here. Good morning. It says the Jewish what? Shouldn't say that word too loud. Slave market. Slave market, huh? Ukrainian women being forced into prostitution as sex traffickers prey on refugees. This is disgusting. If only somebody would try to do this in front of me. Let's keep going here. It says fake news regarding the Ukraine war is deceiving what? Many Christians. Just like the rest of the world. Absolutely. Absolutely. Most Christians' understanding is super flawed because they've been psyoped by the Vatican for 2,000 years. But that's okay. The Father hath brought back the truth. Are the global elite the 10 kings of the Antichrist? Absolutely. That's exactly what they are. And they're all going to pay. All of them. Definitely when they're thrown into the lake of Gehenna. Let's keep going here. Check out Paris. A bit loud, I guess they voted for Macron, right? Everybody's happy. Hey, peace and freedom. Viva la Macron. Yeah, they're beating the shit out of people, huh? Fucking bitches. Makes me sick. The order followers make me sick. Follow righteousness. You guys understand defying order followers is righteous. Being an order follower makes you a cuck. Yeah, Paris looks great today, huh? You think they're all happy that Macron's in, their hero, their leader? Absolutely not. Leaders are selected, not elected. If voting counted, you think they would let you do it? Get out of here in the morning. It's now 6:57 a.m. in the Central Standard Time. That's 7:57 on the East Coast. It says, leaked report. Israel acknowledges J's, in fact, what? Khazars? Secret plan for reverse migration to Ukraine. I guess they're going back. They're getting the F out. Are you guys kidding me? They know what's up. They know what's up. My father has been close. They're running. The J's are going to go back to Ukraine, where they came from. They're Khazars, people. They're not Hebrews. They're not. They say they are. And the scriptures tell us those who say they are not. Run from these people. This is great. Leaked report. Israel acknowledges the Jays are in fact Khazars. They wear the tiny hats because they're afraid of the Father reading their thoughts. Let's keep going here. Boom. Tucker Carlson is happy that he's being mocked and ridiculed by the left. Listen, everybody. They set up two sides. Tucker Carlson works for the tiny hats. Who do you think owns the television? Who do you think owns it? Who do you think owns it? Who? Yeah, is it Trump? Does Trump own Fox News? Nah, go ahead. Do some research today while I'm out slugging drywall. Figure out who owns Fox News. Who do you think pays Tucker? Who? Who do you think writes his script? They want you divided. Left versus right. And nonsense. This guy's a joke to me. Come debate me, Tucker. Let's go. Put your hockey skates on, bro. Lace them up. It says here, Hillary is nailing Hitlery lately. Is something going to happen to her, or am I just wishful thinking? Yes, there's no such thing as QAnon. It's a psyop. Pansy is back too. I can tell you that right now. Clinton Global exposed. Yeah, right. Who do you think owns the New York Post? Good morning, Shine Moon Dancer. I'm sorry. I thought I let everybody know. If you didn't tune in last night, you would have heard. I'm going earlier tomorrow, too. I'm going to be live at 6 a.m. It was just me in here clapping by myself. If you didn't see, I shared a post already this morning. This is, hey, clap for yourself. You're the most important fan you got. It's true. It really is. Tammy knows. Tammy claps for herself. Let's go on. Now, I seen this on Facebook, but the Estonian producer also sent it to me. This is going right after my heart. You guys know I absolutely love the bow or staff or rod or cane, however you want to call it. I've always had one in my hand. And one day I'm going to make a video and I'm going to show you guys how I can twirl it around. You guys in the chat, do you want to see me use a bow? You guys want to see if I can spin one of these things? Do you think this bear can spin this bow? Let's see. There he goes. He's got it. Oh, little drop. So when I drop it, usually it's 10 push-ups. That's the rule, right? Look at him spin it. I've done that to myself like 100,000 times. Oh, lost it again. 10 push-ups, bear. You're lucky I'm not there. I've been making you do it. Look at him. Oh, my heart. You guys are going to make me cry again this morning. Come on, get it. There we go. Get it, boy. The Kung Fu Bear. Look at that. This place is amazing, you guys, if you just have eyes to see. Ooh, there he goes. That was hilarious. It's so cute. I love bears. I love anything. I love animals. You guys know I'm very partial to them. Huge. Supreme Court takes down the New York Times. I guess so. Don't be fooled. Project Veritas, he wears the tiny hat. Don't you be fooled. Don't you be fooled, guys. James O'Keefe is an absolute agent. Everything they've rolled out has all been planned. The New York Supreme Court ruled against the New York Times in its effort to keep possession of what is believed to be illegally gained information leaked by the FBI. The FBI gained the information in 3 illegal searches of Project Veritas' employees. You got to be worried about the people leaking truth being protected, right? By the tiny hats. Go figure. Let's keep going here. We're almost going to get into the next song of the morning. We'll do some more memes and then we'll get out of here. It says, what propaganda? Look at this. What are they doing in Kanakistan, my former homeland? It says the Ottawa police claiming motorcycle protective wear is somehow sinister and an indication of intent to commit violence. Are you kidding me? As a former award-winning Toronto police sergeant detective, I am disgusted at how our police are now fully politically directed and compliant. This is a cop speaking out. Yeah, with all the people being beating the shit out of them by these order followers. Yeah, of course I'd gear up. Damn right I would. I'd have my helmet close by too. You couldn't stop me if I got hockey equipment on and I'm coming at you. You better have a big ass gun. Better have big bullets. Better have elephant bullets in it for me, 'cause I'm coming. Thank you to this ex-cop. There are good cops. There are good people that put the tiny hats on. I'm only talking to the bad ones. And I will say this. If the good people wear tiny hats, don't come out and start holding their own people accountable. You too are going to be guilty of the same crimes you allow them to commit. You know, silence is compliance, right? If you don't speak out against the injustice, you are with it. And thank you to this former police officer for speaking out. I stand with you, Donald. My name happens to be Ronald, but you'll never hear me call that because I got made fun of. Ronald McDonald, right? My name is Ronnie. It's always been. Let's keep going here. It says, just in, cheapskate, fire responds to industrial fire. More of these food plants burning down. The food shortage, says the New World Order. Let's burn down all the food plants, all the places that process it. Oh, another food factory fire. Go figure. It's back to back to back. Let's go. Let's do a couple more tweets and tabs and we'll listen to another song. It won't be as good as the first one. Yeah, right. That was the song of the week. Wanting this from the Chain Gang of 1974 with a banger to start off spring. Raw footage. Well, I'm calling it summer now because we don't really have much of a spring. It'll probably be 110 degrees soon here in Texas. Get you some of that. This is raw footage. What's going on here? This is coming off Rebel News, which is an absolute agent corporation as well. Tiny Hat owned and run. They're on the other side. You got to control the opposition. That's what Lennon said, right? Yeah, producer. Yeah, tell him. The producer says that Lennon said the best way to control the opposition, what's that? Yeah, is to lead it. But anyways, right here it says raw footage appears as part of the Rebel News team covering the Rolling Thunder rally. So they're still rallying. That's good to see. This looks like Toronto. We got one of these in Toronto. I've been here. I built some mall stores. Did the T-bar ceiling and the drywall in Ottawa. So it was an alright city. Clean. It was clean. I had fun. Let's keep going here. It says, shirt has President Donald Trump logo on the sleeve, and Space Force is a presidential seal. Oh, retards. Make Israel great again. I mean, make America great again. He's coming back, guys. Get ready. Don't worry. He's going to put the clubs away. He's going to come back and save the day. Donald Cuck. Donald Crunk. Donald Trump. It's now 7:05 in the a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 8:05, almost 8:08 in the a.m. for the people on the East Coast. And it's Friday, April 20. It's Monday, May 2nd. You guys should be super happy because I'm going to work. I'm not going to be posting online anymore during the day. Maybe I'll do some posts. We'll see how I get to go. But this is the Rise and Grind, and I'm going to see you guys after this second song break. That was Quit My Job by Sidestep, Nehemiah Romario. That was a good second song to get us going. Okay? Hope you liked it. I did. It wasn't as good as the first song. Yeah, right. Nothing is going to be as good as Wanting This. Whew. You know, guys, I slept really good last night. I really did. I really slept way better than lately. It's a good way to fall asleep. It says, life is too short to worry about what others say or think about you. So, have fun. Come on, guys. And give them something to talk about. Was that track called by, was it Bonnie, right? Let's give them something to talk about. How about love? Love. Love. Am I really singing right now? I can't be this happy in the morning. It's all because of Clue Level. Let's keep going here. It says, these mountains that you are carrying, hey, put them down. You're only supposed to climb them, genius. Put that nonsense down. Put that smile up. Do some serious breathing. Okay? You don't have to carry the mountains. This one's for me. You guys know I'd be tripping my way up these mountains for lifetimes. Put them down. Move on. It's a great meme, guys. This one says, Crow symbolism. The crow is associated with life mysteries and magic. The power of this bird is to provide insight and means of supporting intentions. Sign of luck. It also is associated with the archetype of the trickster. Oh, that's not good. Be aware of deceiving appearances. If the crow has chosen you as your spirit totem animal, it supports you in developing the power of sight, transformation, and the connection with life's magic. So this is kind of good, kind of not good. Kind of like this realm, light and darkness. We're going to be getting into a lot of teachings. A lot of teachings about light and darkness, you guys. We've got to get into that. But we're not going to get too deep in that right now because we're on the last 20 minutes of the morning show. It says here, when you recognize that there is a voice inside your head that pretends to be you and never stops speaking, you are awakening out of your unconscious identification with the stream of thinking. When you notice that voice, you realize that who you are is not that voice, the thinker, but the one who is aware of it. Always be conscious and listen to the thoughts that come in unabated into your mind. Many voices come in. They try to fool you. They try to trick you. They try to tell you, nah, man, he don't care about you. He's just playing. He's just trying to get some nudes. No, the voice is, you don't need to go to work. You don't need to do the rise and grind. Nobody cares. Right? Don't worry about it. The voices come in your head all the time. And you know what? You need to look at them always. Each thought that comes into your head, hold it captive, pin it down, look at it, zoom in on it, look at each character in the words, right? And then you choose the actual things you want to think and do. Eckhart Tolle is an absolute Satanist, but this is good. This is something that I want people to remember. Choose you your thoughts. Don't allow your thoughts to choose you. It says we can't always choose the music life plays for us, but guess what? We can choose how we dance to it. You guys know I'm going to be dancing today with some tools in my hand. You better believe it. Only you could see it. Jeremiah 33:3, and not because we're anything here with the 33s. We are against the people that are always talking about the stupid 33. It says, call to me and I will answer you. It doesn't say I might. It says I will. And will tell you great and hidden things that you have not known. Father always wants to help us, guys. Let's keep going here. It says, you were chosen for this generation. Be you fearless. You got nothing to be afraid of. We're going to live forever. Even if you die, you will live forever. And even if you live, you will never die. Do you believe me? It says here, food preservation should be taught in school. Absolutely. Why was I not taught this in school? This makes me irate. We should have had food preservation class. You know what, guys? I could revamp the entire education system. Me, the guy that barely got by, made it through grade 12. Barely. I couldn't do homework. I couldn't do notes. I couldn't write. I had dyslexia. I had so many things going on in that stage of my life. But right now, I could completely revamp. You know what I'd do? I'd teach the kids how to be carpenters, the men. I would teach all men and women to be food preserving people. I would teach them how to grow things and how to store them, and how to dry them, how to create cold cellars and fill all these things in. I love these foods, you guys. This is exactly how my mom's basement. She had her food pantry, and I used to raid it all the time. I love the pickled beets. Anything pickled and stored, you guys, is delicious. Why don't they teach us how to live right in school? It's because it's an indoctrination center creating slaves. This should be taught in school. Let's keep going here. We're almost done. Surround yourself with people who clearly love your light. And what? Diminish it? No, add to it. Find you the people that are on the same mission and love the living daylights out of them. Love them. It says here, the most dangerous virus in the world is not the cerveza bug. It's not some bat or corona or snake thing. It is fear. Everything they do is to make you afraid. When you're afraid, you're easily controllable and steerable. That's their goal, is to control you, and they do it through what? Yes, fear. So be not afraid. You have nothing to fear. The only thing you should fear is not following the creator existence. You're not following what it wants, he wants. You should be very afraid. The tiny hat people should be very afraid. Let's keep going here. It says anyone can test positive for practically anything with the PCR test. If you do what? Run it long enough. With PCR, if you do it well, you can find almost anything in anybody, and it doesn't tell you that you're sick at all. The creator of the PCR test, Dr. Kerry Mullis, PhD. Yeah, we don't like these titles. But he was telling you guys that it was all nonsense. Get that in your Cerveza coffee cream. It says Matthew 15:11. Now, that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man. But that which cometh out of the mouth, this defileth. Not that which goeth into the mouth defileth a man. So it's not what you eat, right? It's what comes out of your mouth that defiles you, right? It's not the shellfish, not the gefilte fish, right? It's not the pork, right? It's the words that you choose. They can heal, they can hurt. Choose you the right words, because there is what you're going to be judged by, not what you ate. Although some shellfish gives people allergic reactions. Disease is response to what? A toxic buildup. Pathogens help the body heal. The modern trend is to attack the healers and perpetuate sickness. Yes, that's how they do it. Exactly true. Great meme. 100% true. It says the RSAF aerostat. The aerostat is tethered balloon system, which contains a radar with continuous low-level surveillance capabilities for potential aerial and maritime threats. So they got these things probably floating all over the place, right? What do they call it? Starlink, right? Starlink is just this. Drones. They're recording everything. Go ahead. Demon possession and that's scary in the morning. What's going on, producer? Demon possession and exorcism. Demon possession is not a valid psychiatric or medical diagnosis recognized by either the DSM-5 or the ICD-10. Those who profess and belief in demonic possession have sometimes ascribed to possession the symptoms associated with physical or mental illness, such as hysteria, mania, psychosis, Tourette syndrome, epilepsy, schizophrenia, conversion disorder, or dissociative identity disorder. Those were hard to say in the morning. I think I got them. So yes, mental disorders are definitely demonic possessions. You need to clear your temple out. You can do it. Good meme. Scary. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. Take you heart. If you're alone, if you're missing your other half, don't worry. You will be reunited. I promise. As long as you keep fighting for truth and being righteous, the Father will reward you. Yet because I tell the truth, you do not believe me. If I was to go around and tell everybody lies, I could be viral right now. I could have 1,000 people in the chat. All I have to do is do some satanic TV decodes. Start a decode channel. Fill you guys up with nonsense and lies and BS. I could be viral, you guys. Top of the charts. RJ Shine. #1 on the YouTube time. Think I want to do that? Absolutely not. I'd rather be hit by a Mack truck than tell people lies. Let's keep going. If your voice held what? No power. Nobody would try to silence you. For anybody that's being censored online, I love you. And I'm sorry and I feel your pain. But guess what? You make a difference every single time you fight for truth. Every time you love somebody, every time you help somebody up, every time you give someone that's thirsty a drink, every time you feed a mouth or a stomach that's hungry, you absolutely make a difference. Every time you dance, just all by yourself in the kitchen, maybe when you're doing dishes or something, you are absolutely making a difference. Let's keep going here. We're almost done. It's 7:19 a.m. for the people in the Central Standard Time, and that's just after 8:18 for the people on the East Coast. It says darkness cannot drive out darkness. Absolutely not. It just makes it more dark. Only light can do that. And hate cannot drive out hate. Listen, you can't hate your enemies. Only love can drive out hate. Absolutely. Why do you think we Care Bear stare this love out so much? Why do you think we get vulnerable and cry? Big, tough, manly guy. 6'2", 280. You get me up here bawling sometimes. Because love defeats hate. It does. It heals too. This is beautiful. I love this meme. Great meme. It's the ones who are against you who believe in your power the most. That's why they're against you, right? The tiny hats killed Christ. They knew he had the power. Let's keep going here. The FBI internal memo from 1968 mentions, quote, the employment of the Grateful Dead as an avenue to channel youth dissident and rebellion into more begin and non-threatening directions. They performed a vital service in distracting many young persons into drugs and mysticism rather than truth. This is the same strategy employed today with your monarch programming. What we have is an ongoing secret war by the central bankers against society. The drumbeat of psychological torture designed to keep society off balance and zone the F out. They destabilize everything. They make the language stupid. Rappers, they just like, they don't even speak words anymore in the hip hop. They just mumble nonsense. That's all about sex. Sex. Dirty sex, not righteous sex. Ain't nobody holding hands. They're trying to kill each other, bleed all over each other. It's gross. Makes me sick to my stomach. All of this nonsense. The music's absolutely shit. Yes, I'll swear. The New World Order, the stuff you hear on the radio is garbage. Why do you think we run music show? Why do you think we put the music in here? We're going to bring good music back, right? But this is disgusting. There's a good righteous sex too. You guys need to know that. It's not all this polluted nonsense. This is gross. And it's, brought to you by the Freemasons and the Tiny Hats and the Jesuits. They brought you all of this. Get that in your coffee. Since the Black Eye Club, soul scalping ritual, look at all these people. They're all in it. We're not. Either that or they're really bad fighters, or they said something to their wives and their husbands that they shouldn't have said. I don't know. It's not funny. I don't condone any physical abuse by anybody. In fact, I better not see any physical abuse anywhere. Let's keep going here. Never worry about who will be offended if you speak your truth. Worry about who will be misled, deceived, and destroyed if you don't. This is very important. Why do you think we get up? Why do you think we speak the truth? Because I care about everybody being misled so much, and I'm obligated to share the truth with you that the Father has shared with me. And hopefully we can cast some light throughout this super wicked, evil, dark realm. I couldn't even imagine how dark it's going to get. It's going to get really dark here, people. As long as you hold on to the shine, you're going to be fine. Keep you the truth. Let's go on here. It says, morality is doing what is right, regardless of what you're told. Obedience is doing what you're told, regardless of what is right. Don't be order followers. Do not be order followers. Do not. Follow ye righteousness. Follow the truth. It says, know your enemy. Here we go. See this stuff right here. Recycle. United Nations. On the dollar bill. 322. Bilderberg Group. Order of Chaos. Freemasons. The United States Federal Reserve System. The Jesuits. IHS. The Club of Rome. Their sphere symbolism. Lucius Trust. And yes, who are these? The Knights Templars. These are all Satanists. They're all witches. Not the good kind. A physician once said, the best medicine for humans is love. And someone asked, what if that doesn't work? And he smiled and said, increase the dose. Absolutely true. Let's do one more for the morning. It says, did you know? Teflon is a product of Monsanto. And when pans are coated with this chemical, they release a numbing poison into the food you cook. What you really want to is toss out your Teflon pans right out the window. Get cast iron ones. We need to get some cast iron ones here. We do. They're more expensive, and you got to oil them when you wash them. You put them away oiled. If anybody doesn't know, I have used good cast iron pans in my life. It's a decent thing to do, right? So, guys, and, well, I was a little bit early. You guys might have missed part of the morning show, but that's okay. It gets uploaded here. You can rewind it and watch the beginning again. I really enjoyed this time today. And I really enjoyed the entire winter fighting for truth and making content. I loved with everything that I have. And I'm going to keep doing it over and over again. It's going to be a great summer. I'm really looking forward to July. Really am. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that I was able to edify you, to share some truth with you and some fun laughs. And we called out the tiny hats together. We called out a lot of people. That's what we're going to keep doing. So again, it's Friday, April 29th. It's Monday, May 2nd. And I'm so thankful that we spend this time together. Whatever you do today, I want you to love yourself. Go and kiss yourself in the mirror right now. And hug yourself too. Because if I was there, I'd big old bear hug you. Say goodbye. Hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day today. Shine, okay? Shine. You're needed. You're important. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day, guys. This has been The Rise and Grind, and I am RJ Shine. It's Monday, May 2nd. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace.
I've been going out of my mind just at the thought of you. Oh, I miss the feel of you. It's only a matter of time before I get to be with you, before I get the feel of you. And all my hopes are all mine. I keep them alive. Nothing else can make it right. But my freedom, I'm calling. I don't know what those I have to prove. Won't somebody come and call me loose and give me freedom? I've been dreaming. I've been living through the thought of you. And there's nothing that I wouldn't do for my freedom. For my. I've still got my patience and pride, and it won't run away from me. Some things will never leave. I spent way too long being blinded. Show me the enemy. Please be a friend to me. And all my hopes and all my I keep them alive. Nothing else can make it right. Freedom.
This is the only morning show. It's not sponsored.
Won't somebody come and call me loose and give me freedom? I've been dreaming. I've been living through the thought of you. And there's nothing that I wouldn't do for my freedom. For my I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna feel the wind under my wings. Every tear that I shed, every moment in fear that I live, and I wanna kiss the sun, hollering every truth that lives in my heart. For my freedom, I'm calling. I don't know what else I have to prove. Won't somebody come and call me loose and give me freedom? I've been dreaming. I've been living through the thought of you. And there's nothing that I wouldn't do for my freedom. For my freedom. Yeah. For my
Watch the active invest in an Nebia.